Hey everybody, XJO81X here. And yeah, has this ever happened to you? It's not turning. Why? Too much Italian laundry. So I wake up Saturday, I do the two blankets, I come down, I wash these two blankets, I put it in here, I set it, forget it, I hit this button and it turns for 10 seconds, shuts off, turns for 10 seconds, shuts off. I open the door, it's really hot and you could barely touch this right here. But the tube was very cold, so the hot air wasn't going up. And well, who else do you call that lives around the block that knows almost as much as the next person?
JK18, that's who.
Right. So he took a small boat to a plane, and I picked him up in a limo, and we basically took this apart and real quick determined that that shaft is seized unless we could fix it, blow it out, or whatever the case may be. So that's where we are right now. I don't want to waste anyone else's time or ours, so we're going to get right into it. Please stay tuned. Well, I almost forgot to continue the video. Well, it's the next day, and JK and I determined that the motor went bad. We completely removed everything, cleaned everything as much as I physically can, all the screws and doodads. I found 10 cents. I found a drywall screw in the plenum. We took the motor out, and the motor is bad. Why is the motor bad? Well, let me show you. I don't know why. Here's the motor. I think it's kind of funny that it's like two pieces. See, like the jagged goop with glue? Each piece has that. Oh. So this sits, this has the belt on it that turns the drum. This is the motor. Duh. Here's the connection that connects to the dryer. And here's the shaft and the threads that connect to the fan, which I'll show you in a second. It doesn't move. Jay says that this is supposed to move with your hand. I can't move it. And Jay also made a video trying to just show you. Look how chewed up it was after doing this. I can't do it with one hand, but trust me, it's bound up. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if this is crooked because I think whatever. The motor's bad. It doesn't spin. Hence why the drum. Here's the specs for everybody who cares. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I ordered a motor with Jay on the internet. Hopefully it comes. Here's the spinny thing. We got a little crazy. This thing's like 20 bucks. The motor was like 60. You're supposed to put plastic. See, there's a shaft in there with metal threads. That goes on that thing. This is what spins everything. I'll clean it in the sink upstairs. I put the channel locks on it. The video showed putting an open-ended wrench on it, but we did that and it was rounding it. So I put the channel locks on it and started rounding it, but I ended up breaking free the shaft. So we'll clean that up. So basically what happens is that sits in here, right? That spins. This is an electric dryer, so you turn it on, the heat element comes up here, goes up here, goes into the dryer spinning, and the lint comes out of here, which goes into the plenum, which sits in there. This dryer thing sits in here, catches the lint, and whatever's left falls on the bottom and turns the heat, the fan sucks the heat from here. So the heat gets pushed out of there and goes in the drum and gets sucked out of there, goes down through the lint trap, which is right here, goes through the lint trap, and then, so the fan turns the fan, which sucks the lint trap, and then turns the drum, and it's electric, and that's it. There's a couple of thermal overloads. The internet says that this is the thermal overload. We took this apart, we tested it, because Jay was telling me be careful sometimes that if the dryer was to like keep running and you didn't know it was broken, you could trip or break the thermal overload so the dryer doesn't light itself on fire. So like I said, we ordered a part, the motor. It'll come. Everything, Jay will come back. We'll put it all together. Well, the motor, we'll drag it over here, plug it in to there, and we'll make sure it works before we obviously button it all up, and we'll both make videos, and hopefully the motor will outlast everything. Gonna take a wet rag in here, just get rid of some of the schmutz, and the vacuum only picks up so much. Nothing really here, This is missing some foam, but the drum's fine. I hung the belt up so it wouldn't get ruined. The belt was fine. Everything that wasn't broken we were just leaving because I didn't feel like I needed to replace everything. So this is the inside. Really nothing to it. Like I said, the heat comes out. Where am I? Heat comes out, goes in the drum, and then the air blows it through there, through the lint trap. And that's it. There's rollers on the bottom. There's a tension pulley. Those metal caps are for where the motor sat. The motor sat in the corner. Here's the door with the switch, lit switch, and the drum. I mean, other than getting this is it. This is it. I mean, other than it being gas and having a bunch of other stuff in it, like, you can't get any, any simpler than that. That's where I'm trying to find the words here. I cleaned everything. Everything sits where it's supposed to. Obviously, this is the gas line, just in case I ended up getting a gas dryer and eliminating the electric. So we're just going to do this part one. And we'll come back another time and I'll show you the installation of the motor and the working. Hopefully it works and the heat, and hopefully that's it. So thanks for watching. This is the Kenmore 80 series dryer motor fail. Alright, take it easy.